Good evening, 47. The militia has released a hostage tape, outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker, Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with two reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare. Welcome to Mumbai, 47. One of the most densely populated cities in the world, home to more than 12 million people. If you wanted to disappear and hide from the world, this vast city is perfect. The maze-like sprawling slums offer secret paths and surprises around every corner. The elusive Maelstrom knows the city like the back of his own hand. Locating him will be a considerable challenge. A place to start could be the slums, where his former gang, the Crows, has recently risen from the ashes. Dawood Rangan will be easy to find in his half-finished tower, wrapping up his new film called Mumbai Hero. While Vanya Shah has ensconced herself in the overgrown remains of an old train yard. Your three targets call this labyrinthine part of the city home, so choose your approach carefully.
Salesman or something. Those suitcases could just contain the products he's selling.
Very doubtful. I've been hearing a lot of strange noises coming from his apartment. He's pacing around at night, and I'm pretty sure he's doing other things in the building. At least he's only here for a few days.
Maybe he's an addict. Like that guy last year. Remember him? The state of his room after they kicked him out was just terrible.
I don't know what he is, but I'm sure he's up to no good. You know, at one point, I'm pretty sure I saw him handling what looked like some sort of weapon. I told the landlord, but he doesn't care as long as the bills are paid. I can't wait for him to leave.
"47. This is one of the Mumbai chawls. My records show a few residential complaints about a new tenant in the building. Something related to strange behavior. Might be worth looking into."
Your way to a toilet room.
47. It looks like someone living in the chawl is using this room as a base of operations of some sort.
Time for everybody. I would be a really wonderful celebrity.
like it
I
quite
can't adjust the scope right. I'll never make the shot.
Well, well. It appears we have a rival assassin in Mumbai, and he's training his sights on Dawood Rangan. By the looks of it, I'd say we're dealing with a local operator, known as the Kashmirian.
I'll never get that scope adjusted with this horrible
Good thinking,
viewfinder.
47. Now, if we could only make Rangan appear in that window somehow. Karan Dar, aka the Kashmirian, was born in the US, but fled to his mother's native land, India, 20 years ago, following an FBI investigation into a string of serial killings in Texas. He adopted a new identity here, and now works as a gun for hire for local mobsters. But who would want Rangan dead?
sure it's him. My cousin lives in New York, and we went to a show on Broadway. He got a picture of himself and the director. Likely that is
Where are we heading today, sir? I understand that the super
47. Our intel suggests the Maelstrom is hiding somewhere in the city slums. I've marked the headquarters of the Crows on your map.
Going somewhere, sir. You need a taxi?
You know, the movie's based on real events.
It's about a pirate saving the city of Mumbai from some sort of witch. How is that based on anything real?
Rangan told me the other night. He used to run with that pirate guy, the Maelstrom. He wrote down a lot of things they did and uses those stories in his movies.
Okay, so this Maelstrom character is the guy who is supposed to save the city. Who is this witch then?
Beats me. And to be honest, I think Rangan himself thinks he is the hero. Hence the kissing scene.
Okay, talk about being delusional.
I got a possible disturbance. सब लोग stand down.
Dawood Rangan has leased an industrial-strength fan, normally used for clearing smoke from construction tunnels. That's a beast of a machine, 47. The crew have put some sort of limiter on the fan output, but maybe you could make a few changes.
I know what it is that. It looks like dog food. What is Dawood even thinking about, yaar? I'm not surprised. They said that Dawood's a real cheap bastard. I'm taking a charge of my mistake. You wanna join? You need a Dawood.
There's some kind of smoke down here. Have a look around.
I'm gonna stand by.
Nice.
You promised me swift delivery of my contract. What's the whole time? Look, I don't know how you. I don't care about your complications. You understand me? I'm not sure why that's important. Fine. See that you finish your work, Mr. Trump.
When are you gonna be done mixing those colors? I mean, how long can it take to smudge out a few blues and reds?
I'm creating art here. 70% of the work is finding the right colors. Color mixing is an entire art form on its own. It takes time.
Yeah, well, get a move on. Mr. Rongan wants you to go and get him as soon as you're done mixing your fancy colors there. You got it?
Fine. I wish there was some way out of this mess. Maybe if I make my own den. Just for a decade or so. Get a new identity.
Come in. I've heard something weird. I'm gonna go check it out.
Chemical experiments.
Mr. Hussain, go on upstairs and wait for Mr. Rangan. I'm sure he'll be there shortly. It's me. Just to let you know that the house artist is ready to continue painting.
Listen here, pal. I'm sorry, but you are not getting through.
Ah, Mr. Hussain, ready at last. Did you get a shave? Oh, well, never mind. Come with me to the lounge.
After you, Mr. Rangan.
That is Dawood Rangan, producer of mediocre movies and a full-time criminal. His brutality is overshadowed only by his giant ego.
Beautiful. Magnificent use of colors. Kya baat hai. If the new piece catches my forceful nature like this, I will have nothing short of a masterpiece on my hands. I'll be the envy of everyone.
I guarantee a perfect execution, Mr. Rangan.
All right. Chuck, let's get this done with. I expect these to be the final brush strokes. You know, this painting is sure to bring you a lot of future work. Because once the word gets out and my art appreciating friends see it, your phone will be ringing off the hook.
I can't wait. Hold your breath for a moment, Mr. Rangan.
And that's the reason I told you I wouldn't pay for the commission, by the way. I'm not stingy. No, not at all. But if I'm already paying you in exposure, well, let's not overdo it, you know?
I prefer cash over exposure. Clench your fist, please.
Who doesn't? But sometimes exposure can be worth more than just money. Because in this case, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Just wait and see. When you're done with this job, the contracts will be rolling in.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Rangan. Can you look up a bit? Thank you.
That shot came from the trawls. It looks like the Kashmirian finally got a clear line of fire. Dawood Rangan is dead, and not even by your hand, 47. What will you think of next? Hold up, 47. The Kashmirian is on the move. He's heading for another flat inside the trawls. This might be worth investigating. If nothing else, we may get a lead on who his client is.
Final warning, buddy. Keep hearing no.
Special way.
47. It appears the Kashmirian is using this room as a base of operations. Let's see what he's up to in here.
It would all
So,
be over.
the Kashmirian is scoping out a bridge in an area primarily used as a laundry business. Interesting. It recently changed ownership and now belongs to Vanya Shah. It looks like he's found a new target and is waiting for her to get on the bridge. Perhaps your mentoring days aren't entirely over yet.
I don't see how this could possibly go wrong. So many people have told me I have a great voice.
looks to be a dedicated. I haven't met the new foreman yet. Is he better than the last one?
Pata nahi yaar. He's still in the office. I know Miss Shah.
He's the new foreman. We need to know what you are doing. We need to know what's in store, right? But we need to know which files they run. They haven't been sorted at all. The foreman hasn't noticed anything. The foreman has others to worry about. Get back to work on that. All right. I'll get back to that.
I don't think you'll have more luck with this new foreman. Miss Shah wants to meet him up here for a talk, but he hasn't even left his office yet.
Maybe he's busy making plans.
No. I think I accidentally scared him by telling him what he did with his eye right off the body. That's fine. Poor guy had no idea what he was interviewing for, did he? Didn't even know he was going to be working for Shah.
Just find them, it would make my life a lot easier. But the old foreman, he hid them somewhere. If I knew why, I wouldn't have to look for them, would I? I just want to make sure I understand everything. If I show up for the bid meeting with Miss Shah and I'm not prepared, I'll just say I don't want to. All right, I'll speak to you later.
Why doesn't she call me back? We had such a great time.
I don't love Mr. Foreman. I can't meet Shah without them. Alright, so I need to understand a few things here. Nobody keeps track of time in any way?
The old foreman didn't really care so much about time. It was all about getting things done.
So how did he track that? I can't see any of his old files here.
I don't know where they might be.
Alright, how about the workload? How do you guys keep track of how many orders you go through in a day?
The old foreman did all that. I think he kept most of it in his head, actually. That was one of the things Miss Shah didn't really like. That and the fact that he would give us breaks.
She doesn't like giving breaks?
Hates it.
I see. Thank you. Still at the office. Look, I know I said that this job would change our lives, but I think I may have miscalculated. No, I'm alright, but my boss, well, it's the Slum Queen.
Odd.
Yes! Anya? It's me. I'm still at the office. Look, I know I said that this job would change my life. But she said she did. I think I did. That's amazing, but still. No, I'm alright. Can you go and ask from the guards if they have half an hour? No, why not now? Alright, I already did that. She said the foreman hadn't taken for I asked if I could come to the
Where did you leave the costume for Tower Drunken? I can't find it.
I'll call you later. to find those papers. Where the devil could he have hidden them? I need to gather a lot of information about
This just plain sucks.
Hey, it's your brother. Listen.
Baby, you're...
I got the job at Mumbai Army, but I'm strict. Much worse than that. But don't worry about it, okay? Look, I'm just calling to ask if you can check in on Anya. I don't think I'll be able to get out of here until late, and I want to make sure they're alright. Great. Thanks. Who the boss is? No, I can't move out of Mumbai, you fool. I just need to be smart about everything. Look, I have to go, check on the girls, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Are these weren't here a moment ago. Huh. These are the old Foreman's reports. Interesting approach. Acha, this settles it. I can finally talk to Shah now. That's a load off my back.
Why doesn't she call me back?
She was supposed to be on the bridge already. Shah, go to your meeting. Come on out, Shah. Take a little walk over to that bridge. I promise, it will all be over quickly.
That is Vanya Shah taking care of 47. Are you planning on outsourcing all your work to the Kashmirian from now on? The Kashmirian is on the move again. It's paid off to follow him so far. Maybe he will lead us to the maelstrom.
You don't know me, but your boss will want to talk to me. By now, he should have found out about the unfortunate fates of Rangan and Shah. I am the one responsible. Mad? No. On the contrary, I consider it a successful job interview. Just tell me where to go. Ah, yes, of course. I'll be there in no time.
Never married him. He's a nice guy, but he's so handsome. The handsome ones always
Hello there, sir. Has anyone seen Bhavin Sagar? I have a job opportunity.
Die, Colin. Live up to the legend. Or die trying. It's Colin. I made it. I'm outside the hideout now. Both are taken care of. The money should have been wired to the account already. Spend it as you want, I'm sure. It wasn't about the money. If I'm right about this, about who the boss is, I'll never have to worry about money again. My intention set me free. Big fish lie in wait. sure. Wish me luck.
That sounded odd. It came from over there, right? Can you go see? Please.
Huh, I understand.
Came upon a bandit camp out in the outskirts. He found a young woman held. The dragon had kidnapped her from her parents and wanted to snatch her. And knew that she had been on his own. Nobody does, right? So he snuck into the camp at night, unarmed and clearly overpowered by these three strong men. Remember, he was just a young man, almost a boy really. He tried to free the girl as she slept in her cage, but she got scared and yelled for her. This awoke the dragon, who rushed over and tried to grab Maelstrom. Oh no. Well, luckily they were strong, but also clumsy. Maelstrom managed to grab one of the man's rough.
Hey, what's up? I'm afraid your honest look isn't going to cut it here. I'm going to have to frisk you, pretty boy. Hold that position. We'll be done in no time. Okay, go on then.
So, you're the one who called. Boss was intrigued. He'll see you. Better make it good.
I'll do my very best.
Come with me.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
You got some balls, man. Killing two of the city's most ruthless people is a job interview. That's something else. All right, it's just in here. Good luck.
I really hope that you're clean, my friend. I don't want any trouble today. All good, brother. On your way now.
The mysterious stranger entered the lion's den.
I guess you know who I am by now.
The Maelstrom.
Indeed. Two of my most trusted allies are dead. Childhood friends, lifelong companions. And now you're here.
I always see my contracts through to the end.
Admirable. Really, it is. I'm assuming Vanya put out the initial contract that drew you here. She never did like Dawood. Perhaps power play while our plans are in hiatus? But why kill her then? Unless Dawood made a counteroffer.
That would be the smart move.
But then you heard the rumors about the return of the Maelstrom.
The infamous Maelstrom is dead. Very well done, 47. Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
So, the powders and... Those emails are fabricated.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. Now, you don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.